So I'm cruising along and, well, I got no... You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So previously, we threw some stuff on the landall, new to us landall, which I am absolutely thrilled with. Like, I think it's going to be a big benefit to the channel, to me, to the business, to the future. So where we're at now, let's see if the 7520 will start, and we'll pull those baskets up, get them unhooked, get them hooked to my pickup, and we'll drag those over and break them down. So it's a little cold, but they started pretty decently actually, but this will go in high idle so it's warmed up. Just cleaning up the stops a little bit, make them a little bit better. We'll actually get them painted and do it up at some point, but I'm gonna pull the tractor up here, pick it up, we'll make sure they fit in, because we haven't, did we do that? I think we did that. And then I'll drill the holes through it. I got the pins, then we can unhook it and hook it to this, hopefully. So I'm excited to run this pretty aggressively this year. So hopefully we got all the bugs worked out. Hydraulics are a little cold. That's normal with the old girls. So cap kit still looking good. Love it. Oh yeah. So we'll just put the pin and then it will sit down on it. Wasn't exactly thinking, once it's blocked up, all the weight's in the back. So I had to pull it back down, put the jack in the back. So there must have been safety stops at some point with it, but they just didn't come to me with it. So now we got no tension on it. We got the jack. I'll pull this out of the way. Somebody in previous videos said because you don't have a live PTO, it spins all the time. If you put a drag on that, it stops spinning. But that's just because the park brake, or the PTO brake, supposedly they make a kit for it, but I don't know. But non-live PTO means when you push the clutch in, that stops spinning, because the clutch is before the transmission and there's only one shaft coming across. Now you guys know, if you didn't know. Okay, since my brother is helping me, I'm trying to rush through this because, well, yeah, he's got his own stuff to do, but alrighty, got this hooked up, got it moved so we can make this corner, I hope. Let's just go throw that on and hopefully get going before it gets dark.
Doing paperwork, the tire on point. Hold up. Yeah, keep coming. Right.
We are hooked up. Got our slow moving triangle. We're only 12 foot wide, so it's really not that bad. And let's go see if we can move this a few times over and get it loaded. Figures I didn't pull the tractor far enough forward so we can make this corner. Because yeah, we got to keep going straight in order to not hit everything. I really should hammer those rocks out of there, but let me grab my keys for the tractor. One thing I definitely will not miss about being around here, all the people, the narrow roads, and the lack of common sense. I just had some guy blow past me in a Tesla, or no, it was a Prius, and he was completely off the road in the ditch, and he did not slow down. Like he was rally car racing, I'm pretty sure. So we gotta get off this narrow road, and then we'll get on to a main road. But still, yeah, it'll be nice being in an area that has some more respect than whatnot for wider implements and stuff like that. But usually in the tractors, in the big tractor, people pull right out of the way. But alrighty, we made it over to here. So these are gonna go on the back of that. They look a little wider than they thought. What I'm gonna do is, if we get these wings up, we can block them, and then all we got to do is take these bolts out, take the couplers off of here and off of there, leave the hydraulics in there, because we could probably slide that underneath. We'll figure out somewhere. This does slide in a lot, and then we'll be good to go. So I got to see what Frank's up to, see what tractor I can use to take this off with. Got the pins out. Let's see how easy it slides. We're not gonna need that. We don't have the air seater any longer. I'm still thinking about trying to find one. They're cheap enough. The motor was the expensive part on the thing, but yeah, you win some, you lose some. Okay, so once that's off, I can put the pins in. We'll push it all the way in so it's the same length. But yeah, Frank was just messing around with some cables, and then he was gonna bring a tractor, pick it up, take the blocks out, or the stops out. So I got all the bolts loosened up on this. Left one in each part, just so when we pick it up, we're not gonna have an issue. Got the lines at least cracked and then tightened back up. So this one, we got to grab a 11/16 wrench. Same with the other side, they're just spinning. I figure I'll take it off the cylinders out there and then just fold them onto each other. It will make reassembly really easy. We just got to pick this up enough once it's on the ground that we can slide this piece out. So I'm going to grab an 11/16 because Frank's he's got the tools. Someday I'll have a toolbox like he does, but in the meantime, I got an adjustable. It's just a little too big to wrap around the side of it. And using the right wrench is always helpful. Went and grabbed all my straps. We should be pretty close to rocking and rolling as the sun is setting on another day. I wish this thing wasn't all covered in salt. We'll get it washed up this week and we'll go from there. So I'll get this thing started up. So that it's probably a little cold from sitting overnight. It got a little chilly last night. Alrighty. Let it warm up, air up. We're gonna do a little bit of moving around, I think, of this. We will see exactly what we do. That's just water. That was the word. That was hydraulic oil. So this truck, if you don't know, this was my first semi I did, and everybody told me you need a Gemini pump, and clearly something's, well, the back of the transmission leaks a little bit. So it's got a Gemini pump on it, which is top of the line, which was more expensive than the whole truck. But this truck just has a regular dump pump, and we're not moving enough manure, I don't think, that it heats up. But yeah, so fun fact that the pump on the truck's really where the money is of this truck, and it works good. It does I don't know, 38 gallons per minute at like 1700 RPM or something like that. So it does move a lot of hydraulics quickly. What have you been doing, buddy? Yes, sir. They've been messing with this W14 from the throttle cable in it, or new foot pedal. modified foot pedal. Frank's pretty, he says I should have this as my unit. I don't know. I think loader tractor is a better idea, but. Okay. So now we're sitting on the ground. I see the seal's leaking a little bit. Might be from the stop, might just be how it's sitting. I don't know. We'll take the lines off, and these are just gonna get picked up. This is gonna get out of the way. So, should be easy enough. We will see in a second, right? This dark, I can't wait till it's light out for a while. So before we get any further into this video, you'll notice we're working at night most of the time nowadays because it's getting dark. Well, it gets dark at 4:30. This light has really saved me. Olight Baton Pro 3. And they said, how are you liking it? And I said, oh, I'm beating it up some. I said, it works really well. They said, now we got a Baton Pro 3 Max. So bigger, better. It's a little hard on the clip on the hat, but I do have, as you saw, the headlamps in the video. Well, you're going to see that later in this video. So go hit them up. 40% off right now. Absolutely awesome lights. I never knew I needed flashlights the way I needed flashlights till I started working with them. And they honestly made progress as far as us keep moving in the dark. So before I'd have my phone out and the flashlight on, and didn't make any sense. So go hit them up. Absolute unit of a flashlight. Plus they got everything else. 40% off. Links down below in the description. But let's keep moving. Tongue's off. Just gonna pick this up, chain it all together, lift it, set it on, and then figure out where I'm gonna put the tongue, make sure everything's good there. So he'll slide back in. Take those blocks right out. Just lift up, yeah. I'm learning. This is quicker than the last time we put it together, I think. I just gotta tape the end of the cylinders after. That works. He was able to come right in and just pick it right up. I figured we were gonna, I'll move this forward. I figured we were gonna have to chain it and lift it from the top, but I guess not. You can go my way a little bit. Yeah. See where that ends up. Perfect. We gotta push it a little more. I got like a foot. Hey, you're in the basket. Good. Plenty of space for activities. Move this back a little bit. I think it will ride better over the axles more. This is all right up close to it. We're looking good there. So we got the tongue to put on, and I was gonna try to sneak it underneath or do something. I think I'm just gonna throw it up on the front. But this thing is, I am loving this trailer already. ready to rock and roll. We're loaded. It was dark, so me filming, trying to chain stuff doesn't really work out very well. But I got everything chained. Got this all loaded, tongue. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's get moving. Well, today is gonna get expensive, but yeah, we're moving along. How you doing? $439 for member price, $449 for non-member. We're late today, so we got a big bag of beef jerky. Is that your dinner? Some sour cream and onion, some Mountain Dews. Well, it's gonna stop at 175. I'm hoping this is good. Like, when I had the pizza there that one time, it was amazing, and they make everything in house. It was made today. So egg sandwich and a turkey wrap. And yeah, that's our dinner. So we're gonna probably, we were pretty low on fuel, I think, but we're gonna find out in a second here. Yeah. 200 and, doing the math, $85. We better keep going, bud. We've got a long night ahead of us. Didn't even want any water. Hold up. Whoop. Good boy. Okay, we made it. Yeah, some of that hydraulic oil is all down it. So what we got to do first is figure out where's the skid steer, and then brakes smell a little hot or something, maybe coming down the mountain, and we're just gonna back it. Well, I got to take this off and put it in a spot where it's not in the way. So alrighty, let's go find the skid steer. Let's go find some forks. James did tell me I should find one over here. If not, there's another somewhere else. I gotta look at what he said. So cows are comfy. Cows actually enjoy weather like this. It's cold now. They don't enjoy the heat waves and highs and lows and everything else. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna find a set of forks. It's got the snowplow on it for push and feed. We found the forks. We found the skid steer. Hopefully it picks it up. This is pretty heavy, actually. Let me get unstrapped on this and get it off. Well, it's off of there. So now we gotta unchain this. Yeah, we definitely gotta unchain the back first. And then we'll back this off, hook it, get it underneath there, and then we'll probably block it in with this in the front. So it's dark, it's cold, I'm rushing. Sorry, not the best entertainment, but I'm getting it done. That's all that matters. Pretty sure an airliner valve froze on that because it was very unhappy. So now we can move this, and then we just gonna take this off, and then we will be headed home. Yeah, we won't get home till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning now. But all part of it. We're gaining. Now that I can't feel my hands. I did buy gloves the other day, and I've yet to actually wear them. So we just got to put our straps away and turn and burn. Straps and chains. We're gonna have to get a toolbox for either this, probably for this up front, or the semi. We got to figure it out, but yeah, we need some more chains, more binders, everything. And just like that, we are done. And we got a trip home. That was good. That was real good. You ready to go home? I am. So I'm cruising along, and well, I got no marker lights, but I can jump it across up here. The trailer's a little bit different, so the circuit breaker must be tripped or something. So I'm gonna jump it, and we'll get going. Right here, if I move this one up, then it's got lights. There was a connection in that side piece that had unplugged, and I think it grounded it out. So we might have a trip breaker, the trip fuse, a trip breaker or a bad fuse somewhere. So right now, I got it jumped across right there, that white little piece. Hopefully that will be good. So let's keep going. I think I wired it to the brake lights. That ain't gonna work. You guys ready? Yeah. Oops. Well, hopefully they stay on now. Plus to trip something. They're on. Put the flashers off. Let's get going. We jumped it across a different port. Yeah. Always gotta be prepared. Well, we made it home. It is just about 2 o'clock. I'm exhausted. Yanko, I didn't bring all the pillows and stuff because I washed them, or the jacket that he uses as like headrest. So he was not very comfortable at certain points. He did enjoy the new seat, but alrighty. Well, what's up next? That's got to go on this. We got to figure out the planner. Probably get the low boy, put this on it, take the wheels off. But alrighty, little short video probably. I don't know. I say that and then I go to edit it and I'm like, ooh, I got a lot to edit. So that was a good trailer other than the lights, but I think we just got to get a longer plug for that one marker light. So yeah, went good. Appreciate you guys watching along. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna go get some sleep.